My name is Luis Sahagun. My name is Luis Sahagun. My name is Luis Sahagun. I am an immigrant-based Chicago artist. No. Allow myself to reintroduce myself. My name is Luis Sahagun. I was born in Guadalajara, Mexico. Was brought to the United States at the age of 4 to Chicago Heights, Illinois. Lived in Chicago Heights in the Chicago Southland for over 20 years. Went to school for product design. I was a designer, technical illustrator, and decided to return to school to get a master's in paintings. And I am currently a visual artist that does painting, performance, multidisciplinary, who really has a love for teaching. So why Tees for Teaching? You know, Tees for Teaching is an opportunity to allow the public, circle of friends, families, and hopefully more people in the communities in Chicago, Illinois, Chicago Southland, to help me by raising funds to go to different schools in different communities of color, and communities that are predominantly underserved, so that I could teach art workshops, facilitate field trips, conversations, and have dialogues, and really build relationships with community members, teachers, students, organizations, so that I could build a foundation for arts education, for arts learning in these communities. How or why art? Art is a great way to speak to people of all ages about heavy issues: race, social inequalities, fun, color, language, culture, right? And how do you do that? The way I do that with smaller or bigger groups, you look at images and you have conversations about how people connect to that image, and then you try your best to facilitate those connections so that everyone around could see that they're a lot more similar than they think they are different. And you use images as such, right? Talking about where this comes from, where this comes from, where do they think it comes from, how is it different than this, how is it different than that, and you slowly start breaking into conversations that are transformative. You know, the first step to moving forward is having a conversation and being able to identify issues and problems and being able to talk about them. You know, not in a way where we're making friends or enemies, you know, but just in a way, just as a matter-of-fact way for us to cope together, to live together, to understand that even if we're different, we're still alike, and that's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you can support